Okay guys, this is our last best of 3 of the day. It's game number 1. We have a Terran versus Zerg, and the winner is going to Asus RoG tournament in Finland, in Helsinki. So this is going to be pretty cool. Apocalypse and Bly find themselves in the loser bracket here. Apocalypse starting to the top left. He lost earlier against Kung Fu Panda. And now we have Bly to the bottom right as his opponent. And Bly lost against another Zerg player as far as I know. Pretty sure he lost against Johnny Recco. The winner of this is going to advance. And it's going to be a pretty cool game. I'm really looking forward to this. The Terran versus Zerg to finish the day off is absolutely amazing. The other match is the Zerg versus Protoss, where Kung Fu Panda is going up against Orc. And it's going to be a pretty cool game. Like both of them. I really hope that the German player is going to do well there. I would love to have a German at the tournament. But at the same time, I have to say that this game here in front of us is actually a bit more exciting in my opinion. And we have two great players. So I would give Bly a little bit of an edge over Apocalypse here. But in general, anything can happen. And we've seen great games out of both of them today already. So let's see what exactly we have in game number 1. We already have the gas here taken, so it's going to be a normal opening with Reapers that we are going to see from the North American player, trying to get a bit of scouting going on, finding out what's happening here. Whereas on the other hand, Bly, of course, starting things with a hatch first. Hatch first is the bread and butter build of Zerg against Terran for an eternity right now. There was a time when you went always for 14 gas, 14 pool, but that was in the beginnings of Wings of Liberty, and then Zerg just figured out how to hold that, how to go for the hatch first, how to get that slight advantage there. And you want to have that hatch first for several reasons. It's not only about the income, it's also about production. You want to have the double queen, you want to have the extra income with the second mineral line. The lava is important so that you can build more drones, more zerglings. You are a little bit more flexible with how you react to your opponent. And what we have there is also the gas taken right away. He's not going to waste anything without, or he's not going to go for like extra queens and doing something like this. He's going for the extractor immediately. And well, let's see how that's going to work out for him. Bly is just having a quick scout there. He wants to confirm that it's a Reaper. And Bly actually complained a little bit. He was like, hey, it's already midnight where I live. It's getting quite late. And I just had to laugh a little bit when I heard that, because it's 7:30 in the morning in Korea right now, and I've been casting the entire night. So, yeah, I think I live in the wrong time zone. But still, it was quite funny when Bly complained, because it was already like, yeah, 12:30. But he didn't really complain. I mean, he was kind of joking a little bit, I guess. For now, we have the Reaper in the main base, so very, very standard openings. With the Reaper, you just want to see what's happening. You want to know how much gas has there been mined. Is the Zerg player mining more than 100 gas? Is he getting more than he needs for speed? Is there maybe something else going on? Back in the days, that was mainly true because you were very afraid that there might be a Baneling aggression. Baneling, Zergling, like simple Baneling busts, basically don't happen anymore on pro games. We see that very, very rarely. Like, it basically nearly never happens. But sometimes you still have your RoG Warren, you still have your Baneling Nest, you would like to know that. And talking about it, there it is. There's the RoG Warren, and that's exactly what the Reaper would like to know. And looking at 20 Harvesters, we can already say that this is going to be super, super aggressive. With only one Extractor, it's very unlikely that we're going to see any Banelings and Baneling Nests coming up. But that is going to be a RoG push. And with a RoG push, you don't necessarily want to kill your opponent, you want to get ahead. You want to take down Harvesters. So this is definitely going to be a push, but it's going to be one that he can follow up with economy. We have a third base already started for Apocalypse, and that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for him to defend, because he's spending minerals right now that he could use for other units that would then help him quite a bit. But at this point, Bly is going to build his 9 to 12 roaches and then just go for it. 6 so far, and let's see how much farther up he goes. Oh, he goes straight into the Speedlings. Okay, 6 roaches, that's all that he wants to go for there. And we have the Baneling Nest after all. That is interesting, since it's going to be very difficult for him to get a lot of Banelings there. So he will have a few if he doesn't build additional roaches. Usually you see that more often with more roaches and then the Speedlings. But that can still work out quite well. The roach is more a tool to also fight against the opponent's Hellions and to tank shots from Widow Mines. But he will not have too many Banelings. He will get a few, maybe like 6. Can bust through there. But that is going to be a very, very aggressive style there, especially since we do not have a lot of units for Apocalypse. Oh my god! Oh shit, that couldn't be worse. Oh wow, that cannot be worse. He didn't kill. He has nothing. He has nothing. 5 army supply against 29. There is absolutely nothing to defend. 2 Reapers, a Marauder, and a single Marine. Well, good riddance, my friend. This is gonna take so much to really hold. I don't think he can make that happen. I do not know how. I have no idea how you can hold this. There's the GG, and Bly takes game number 1. This was brutal. Those Hellions, catching them off guard like this. Very lucky for Bly, very unlucky for Apocalypse. He fell right into the trap, and Bly takes game number 1 easy peasy within 8 minutes.